the latest update on this whole Armie Hammer cannibal situation. Well, that's the weirdest phrase I've said today. Y'all, it's 2021. It's already been weird. Hi y'all, I'm Amy Cassandra Martinez. If you've been baffled by this whole Armie story as it's been developing right before our very eyes, make sure that you watch our previous videos about it on our channel. My girl Monty and I have you covered, so don't you worry. Before we get into the update, I have to say that although social media can be a crazy place, sometimes it gives us a place to react to things as a community. Sometimes this means that tweets just make you chuckle, like this one. I just keep thinking of Armie Hammer's publicist having to call him and be like, hey, Arms, you don't eat people, do you? I've talked about his publicist before, and I definitely don't think they had this in mind when they first started repping Armie. Like, who would have known? I can't help but think of this TikTok audio when imagining the conversations between Armie and his publicist.
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
How would they know?
In a statement to E! News, Armie publicly spoke out about all of this for the first time, saying, I'm not responding to these bullshit claims, but in light of the vicious and spurious online attacks against me, I cannot, in good conscience now, leave my children for 4 months to shoot a film in the Dominican Republic. Lionsgate is supporting me in this, and I'm grateful to them for that. Armie was set to star alongside Jennifer Lopez in the film Shotgun Wedding, about a couple's extravagant destination wedding that is taken over by criminals. In the process of saving their families, they rediscover why they fell in love in the first place. So besides Armie not being in the film anymore, what I'm getting out of this is that we're finally getting another J-Lo rom-com. Whoop whoop! Okay, my thoughts. I don't really think that Armie was like, let me step away from this. I just cannot. I very much think that Lionsgate was like, dude, what's going on? I don't think we can have you in the movie anymore. And maybe to save their image, Lionsgate didn't come forward and say, hey, we're gonna kick him out. Because look, think about it. If they said, hey, we don't want him in our movie anymore, people would have been like, oh, come on, Lionsgate, you really believe those stories? But if they didn't do anything, then people would be like, Lionsgate, what are you doing? Why are you still keeping him in your movie? Lose-lose for Lionsgate, and maybe lose-lose for Armie? I don't know. I don't trust anything that he's doing, but I've publicly said this before. I don't like Armie Hammer. There's something fishy about him. I don't know. How do you guys feel about Armie Hammer now after all of this? Do you think his response was okay? And what are your theories about it all? Do you also think this is the end of it? So many questions, so little time, so let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. And hey, while you're here, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell.